Oi everybody, Juliana here. Welcome back to Bake Cook Travel. Today we make a very chocolatey recipe, a brigadeiro chocolate cake. Yeah, today we put in this delicious Brazilian treat, brigadeiro, into an incredible chocolate cake. If you still don't know what brigadeiro is, you can find out in my brigadeiro video where I make it 4 ways. I will leave the link in the description below. And in this video I will also show you how to turn this recipe into a Easter chocolate cake. Super easy and simple, this very chocolatey cake will have you run into the kitchen to make it yourself. So, let's bake! First we need to make brigadeiro into a medium or large pot. For brigadeiro, it's good to have a pot with a thick bottom. A cast iron pot works perfectly. Add 1 can of condensed milk to your pot. The same amount for cream. It's about 300 ml per can. Just use the condensed milk can to measure it. 2 good pinches of kosher salt and 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Whisk everything well to combine the cocoa powder. Place on the stove and cook it over medium heat, still using a whisk. And when you don't see the cocoa lumps anymore, switch to a silicone spatula. Stir very well from the middle to the edges until you get a thick but still liquid texture. It's about 5 minutes after you see the bubbles. And then take it off from the heat. It's basically a chocolate saucy texture. Set aside to cool down. Now for the cake, grease a 90 by 90 inches pan and add 2 pieces of parchment paper, perpendicular. Into a mixing bowl, add 200 grams of sugar and 250 grams of butter. In another bowl, you will mix 250 grams of flour with 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a half teaspoon of salt. Mix everything and set aside. Into a little container or any cup, mix 200 ml of whole milk and 30 grams of chocolate powder. Mix well and set aside. Mix sugar and butter at medium speed until it gets creamy and becomes a lighter yellow color. Don't forget to scrape the sides down between additions. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla paste or extract and 4 eggs, one at a time. The vanilla here will just make the chocolate flavor even stronger. Mix everything at medium speed until well combined. And then add the flour mixture in 2 additions, combining with the milk mixture. Mix at low speed until the flour is combined, and then bring it up to medium speed. Mix everything until the dough becomes very creamy and looks like a chocolate ice cream. Add it to your baking pan, making the top even. And bake it at 350 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes, or until a wooden stick comes out clean. Let the cake cool down for about 10 minutes. Now it's time for you to drop a like if you're enjoying this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here for more amazing delicious recipes. Using a wooden stick, poke the cake all over, making good holes and trying to be very even. Now, using a spatula and ladle, add the brigadeiro on top of the cake, spreading it as evenly as possible. Making more holes after each addition if it needs. It will be a very silky and shiny cover on top. Using a cake scraper with the help of the parchment paper, take the cake out of the tray. If you don't have a cake scraper, when you cut the parchment paper, you can just make it bigger on the top so you can pull out the cake with it. You can remove the parchment paper at this point if you are placing your cake in any cake tray. I'm using some chocolate sprinkle to add on top of the cake. Use a good quality of chocolate sprinkle. The better the quality, the better the flavor. Slice the cake into squares as you like. And then you will see a beautiful, fluffy, and chocolatey moist cake inside. The brigadeiro soaks into the cake and infuses with the moist chocolatey goodness. It's just amazing. The cake is not too sweet, which gives the perfect balance with the brigadeiro. But if you like it even more chocolatey, you can just make more brigadeiro and drip it on top. So for Easter, you can use some chocolate mini eggs, like these Cadbury ones. They work perfectly. Just add them on the top as you like and some on the plate. It will give you even more chocolate for your cake. So everybody, I hope you like this recipe and try to make it at home. Brigadeiro is a very traditional recipe that all Brazilians are crazy about. And if you love brigadeiros and chocolate cake, this is the best combination. So it's really worth to try. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Ciao! Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to drop a like here. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe here. On Bake Cook Travel, we always bring the best food adventures and food recipes. If you'd like to see more food recipes, click here, and for more food adventures, click here. See you in the next video.